Welcome friends. This tutorial is on the aggregate functions in SQL. I am Pritesh Patil from AISSMS IOIT. The aggregate functions, the functions which operates on the multi-set of values of a column and returns a value is known as the aggregate function. And in SQL there are 5 aggregate functions which are allowed, that is average. So this AVG function calculates the average value of any column, say salary. Minimum, that is min, it identifies the minimum value. Max, so to identify maximum value, and sum is for calculating the total of the values of the column, and count, actually this count is counting the number of values present in the column. So the examples are find the maximum salary of instructors. So the query is very simple, as select max in bracket the column name salary from instructor. Next, find the average salary of instructors. So simply you have to write select AVG salary from instructor. So it will display the average salary. Find the minimum salary of instructor. Select min salary from instructor. And to find the total salary of all instructors, so we need to write select sum in bracket salary from instructor. So now to find the average salary of instructors in the specific department. So for this purpose, we need to use a where clause, which is allowed. So in our next slides, we are going to see group by functions. So that time how we can use this where clause along with group by, and when we can use this where clause with group by and when we cannot, right? So the query for this question will be select AVG salary from instructor where department name is equal to com. So it will display the average salary of the instructors of com department only. Likewise, if we want to find the number of tuples in the instructor relation, that how many rows are present in the instructor relation, that if we want to find out, then we need to write select and this count, which is the aggregate function, and we have to write star in brackets from the instructor. So it will count the number of rows. So if in instructor there are 15 rows, so it will display count star as 15. So the next part of this tutorial is the group by clause. Now this group by clause, we can group the values of some specific value of a column, and then we can perform some operations like if we want to find out the average salary department wise. So if there are 5 departments present in instructor, so for every department, what is the average salary? So we need to group the department names and then apply this average, max or min function, right? So the way of writing this, so for the question, find the average salary of instructor in each department. So like select department comma name, department name comma average salary as AVG salary from instructor where group by department name. So department wise, it will group the values and it will calculate the average salary for specific departments only and print. Now next, attributes in select clause outside of aggregate function must appear in group by list. Like for example, if you are writing it like select department name comma ID and average salary from instructor, and then you are applying this group by function. So on this position, there will be an error because ID cannot be a group by field, because ID usually are the unique, right? So that's why it is erroneous. Again, one more example of erroneous query. The attribute in select uh, department name and ID, as I told you. However, you are writing it in department name, so but still it will generate the error. So next part of this tutorial is having clause. So find the names and average salaries of all departments whose average salary is greater than 42,000. So now having clause performs the same operation as where clause performs. Means we can apply some predicate conditions, right? So see the format of this type of queries. Select department name, comma average salary from instructor and group by department name. Now this condition, predicate condition is applied on this salary associated with the group by function. So here we cannot write where average salary, so it is not allowed. So after group by, if you want to apply any predicate condition, so then you have to use having clause, right? So having AVG salary is greater than 42,000. So all this we are going to see with the help of practicals. So the predicates in the having clause are applied after the formation of groups. So here you can see the formation of the group is already done based on the department name. So once it is done, then we cannot use where clause. So we have to apply having clause, right? So let us see it practically. Now, for simplicity of understanding and for saving the time, I have already typed the code. So you can directly see select max salary from instructor. So you will get maximum salary. The query is running actually. So you can see the maximum salary out of all instructors is 65,000. Select average salary from instructor. So you will find the average salary of all instructors. Likewise, mean and sum will work. Now, if you want to find the number of records present in the instructor relation, so then we need to fire select count star from instructor. So see the result, it will display the total count, how many rows are present in the relation instructor, 15, right? So now next part that we have discussed in the presentation as the find average salary of instructors of comp department. Now here there is a specific predicate condition. So now I will execute this and will tell you why we have used here. So actually there was a syntax error. So now for com department, this is the average salary, right? Now here if you observe, we haven't applied any group by function after from clause. So we can use where clause for assigning the condition, predicate condition on department name with com, right? Similarly, if you want to at a stretch find the max, mean, average and sum of salaries from instructor where department name is com, so you can directly write max salary, mean salary, average salary, sum salary, and from instructor where department name is equal to com. Let us see. So see, at a stretch it is giving you the maximum, minimum, average and sum of all salaries of com department only, right? But here you can see that as we have declared this salary as numeric 8 comma 2, so it is displaying the result in very long format. So we can round it up by using round function of SQL, round average salary comma 2. So now if you see, it will round the result up to precision, that is 0.67, like this. So now the group by clause, find the maximum minimum average salary uh, of instructors of specific departments. Now here this is very interesting. Now the same query which we fired for com department, now we want to find out the same result for all the departments. Department wise we want to find out. So we here group by function, what it is doing, group by clause, what it is doing, it is going to form the groups of companies and then we'll calculate the result and will display. So let us see how. I'll select this specific query for execution and then run. So see, these are the department wise, but in this result we are not able to understand that what is the exact, this 54,000 it belongs to which department. So we are allowed to write here a department name as it is a group by field. So now you see the effect. Along with this result you will get the department names also. So institute department, all these are the values. Com department, these are the values. Electrical likewise, right? So our next part is to see the significance of having clause. But before that, let me demonstrate you if we are if we want to assign any predicate condition before forming the group. So we can write in where clause. So as it is written here, so we want to find out the total number of instructors working in some departments, right? So let us see the result. So for com department, so here it should be com department. So for com department, there are 3 instructors. So if I write here sum, then I need to remove this condition and then execute. So you will see in instrumentation 3 instructors are there, computer 3. On all departments there are 3 instructors, right? Now see the use of having clause. Once the group is formed, we cannot use we cannot use where clause, right? So the group is formed, same query I am writing with the help of having clause. So it will display the maximum, minimum and average salary and some salary of com department instructors only. So these are the com department instructor salaries details. So now next question is find the names and average salaries of all departments whose average salary is greater than 50,000. Now here this 50,000 is the average salary comparison predicate value. So as we have seen in presentation that select department name comma round function is applied as average salary and from instructor group by department name having average salary greater than 50,000. So here there is a predicate condition provided after forming the group, because if you apply this condition before forming the group, then this AVG function will not be supported with where clause. So if you write before that where average salary is greater than 50,000, so it will be wrong. So right, so we have to compulsorily use in this case where you are going to assign with any predicate condition by using your aggregate function. So let us see the result. So the condition is satisfied with 2 departments only, computer and IT, that average salary is greater than 50,000, right? So this how we can use these aggregate functions. So let us go back to our presentation. So with this, we have seen various aggregate functions. Group by clause has been discussed and demonstrated. Use of having clause has been demonstrated with example. And in our next video, we will see the nested queries. Thank you.